Friends, countrymen, Romans, you have come to the right place. This is campinggeartv.com, where we review the latest and greatest in outdoor gear.
Yep.
My name is Ben Hameen.
I'm Josh.
And today we are looking at another product. But before we get into that, two things. First, I want to remind everyone, still keep an eye out for that 2011 year we got coming up here around the corner. Seems like it's going to be here any minute. And when that hits, we will be doing our weekly gear giveaways, where every single week we'll be giving away a piece of gear. And I just want to clarify that if you're thinking we're going to do something like give away a $10 item, no. We're going to be giving away a lot of really, really good items. We got a lot of backpacks, boots, okay, some cooking products, some really high quality stuff that could be in the range of like $100, $200, maybe even more.
Yeah, dry bags.
Right, all sorts of great stuff. And so we're not giving away a bunch of cheap $10 junk.
Yeah.
Giving away really good products that you're going to be able to take with you and use in the outdoors.
Yeah.
So definitely keep checking us out and be on the lookout for when the gear giveaways start so that you can get in on some of that action. The second thing I like to say is that behind this camera, not everyone knows this, but on the wall behind the camera that films this is a picture of Chuck Norris.
Yes, there is.
And
it's autographed.
Yeah, it's autographed. It says, "Best wishes, Chuck Norris." And I'll take a picture and put it on there to show that I'm not fibbing, I'm telling the truth.
It's true.
And we would just like to say thanks for Chuck for being such an inspiration and key figure to this show.
Yeah.
Without him, I just don't know if it would be possible.
One of our big supporters, there's a bunch of people out there watching who've been watching us from day one, Chuck being one of them.
Right. And we all know the type of power that Chuck Norris has through all his quotes and special sayings that are written about him. A very special man. Just very quickly, thank you, Chuck.
Yes.
Now on to the episode.
So, sometimes it's difficult to get excited for an episode about socks.
Mm-hmm.
Today is not one of those times
because
we are talking about the granddaddy of socks, Thorlos. Now, we've talked about Thorlos in the past, a few months ago, I think, when we talked about some of their, mini crews, some of their thinner socks for warmer weather. Today we're going to talk about some of their socks geared more towards cold weather. And specifically the socks we're talking about today are the thick cushion hiking socks with the exclusive Thorlon technology.
What a delightful treat.
I mean,
people have to be calm down, everyone. Sit back in your chairs, pay attention. We got a lot of work to do.
This is what it's all about, folks. This is what it's all about. And if you don't know about the exclusive Thorlon construction,
you're about to find out.
I'm going to tell you, it's about resilience, durability, and better wicking, right? And these things, they have tons of cushioning in the ball and the heel. I mean, get out of town.
They are very, very
Get out of town.
They are very, very comfortable. Tell them, Josh.
Comfortable socks. Comfortable socks. These bad boys are a great substitute. I personally am not the world's biggest fan of wool. Wool socks are pretty awesome, right? And if you're just one of those people that just never really liked how wool felt, this is a great option, I think.
Yep.
They're thick, they're warm. It's made with 87% Thorlon acrylic, and then it's 11% stretch nylon and 2% spandex. So that's what this stuff's made out of, right? It's got, like I said, the thick cushioning in the ball and the heel, which is good for impact and cushioning, obviously. It has the ventilation panel up near the toe, which is good for wicking. Let some of that stink out.
Foot stink.
Foot stink. Let it escape out the front, which is interesting. So it's got a moderate cushioning area kind of in the middle here, right? Would you call that the instep? And then on the top, where obviously you don't need as much. So what you got there is protection against boot pressure and allows for a good fit. So these are really designed for hiking in moderate climates. It's a thicker sock, so you're going to get that great cushioning, but then it's also going to be really good in colder weather, right? I just do not get excited about wearing thick socks when it's hot outside.
Nope.
I know some people will still do it for the cushioning, all that kind of stuff. For me personally, it just gets a little too sweaty down there, and I just like the feel of a thinner sock when it's hot outside.
But come to winter, How do you roll?
Oh, I roll thick and dirty.
I'm wearing mine right now.
Oh my.
These are really, really good for, one, keeping your feet warm when you're freezing your butt off in subarctic temperatures while you're sleeping at night. Anybody who's sleeping barefoot is not an educated individual, to say the least.
Tripping like Scottie Pippen.
Another thing is that when you have a high profile boot, you're going to want a higher, thicker sock to kind of protect your leg, and it helps from keeping the boot from rubbing up against your skin, creating blisters.
Okay.
A good thick sock like these Thorlos socks are going to do that. And Josh is right; they're extremely comfortable. And if everyone can see what am I saying here? So a bit of foreshadowing on an upcoming episode. These are some boots that I'm currently testing right now that are going to be coming up later. So keep an eye out.
Special.
Special. As far as the socks go, they're just really, really great boot socks.
Yeah.
They're really, really good to wear with boots, and they just keep your feet warm.
Yeah, and
they can take a beating.
You know, they're $13.99 a pair, which for socks, you know, let's be honest, a little on the high end, but I think we all know by now that good socks is something worth investing in.
Yeah.
Wearing cheap socks is something that you're gonna regret quickly. If you buy 3 pairs from the website, which is Thorlo without the S, Thorlo.com, you get free shipping if you buy 3 pairs. So a couple things about Thorlos. You know, it's really an interesting company. It's a small American company based out of Statesville, North Carolina.
We talked about it last time. They've been around for a long time.
They've been around a long time. Their socks are you know, all about health and healthy feet, and you know, having your feet stand the test of time and not getting old and decrepit and all that stuff. And it's just kind of a neat company. There are a lot of people out there that wear nothing but Thorlos, and if you go to Thorlo.com and check out some of the reviews on these socks, you'll see a lot of really good things said about them. Kurt G said, "It feels like your feet are being massaged when you wear them."
My goodness. Did he say that?
Some people are into that foot stuff.
That's nice of him to say that.
It was.
Yeah.
Do you think he has a foot fetish?
I don't know.
Yeah. William M. said, "These socks truly are the best. The only way to get these socks away from me is to pry them off my cold, dead feet."
Oh, that's disgusting. No one wants to hear about that stuff.
I know.
What was that man's name?
William M.
I'm going to be on the lookout for him.
Scott K. Is he related to you?
No.
Oh. Said, "I needed some dark blue socks to wear with my suits. These are sturdy and wear well." Who would have known? You can wear these bad boys with your suits.
Scott. Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting comment.
Yeah. So that's Thorlos. Again, what we're looking at is the thick cushion hiking sock. Great boot for, a great sock for hiking, and probably a lot of things. But you know, the high cut, you know, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think just for 2 things.
Yeah.
If you're out camping, you're wearing boots. They're a good have. And when you're sleeping in real cold weather, they're really, really great to put on your feet, keep them warm. And they double as a head stocking for Gary, which he absolutely loves. The other day I came down here and he was wearing this, and I said I needed it back to him.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, and I needed it back to use for some research and stuff. He wouldn't give it back to me. He's being kind of a butthead about it.
Right.
So
he doesn't always want to go along with the show. I mean,
no.
He's always kind of like got a different opinion about what we should be doing in our episodes, and
constantly badgering us and yelling at us, and
yeah,
frankly, he can be downright rude sometimes. But for right now, he loves them as a hat, and I believe this is his hat of choice for skiing.
Right.
So, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Other than that, check out Thorlo.com. Get yourself some socks. Come back, watch more videos, leave comments, and be on that lookout for that gear giveaway in 2001. I'm Ben.
I'm Josh.
That's Gary, and we are CampingGearTV.com.